How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. When you are in love with a covert narcissist, that's the title of this video. When you first meet a covert narcissist, they can be incredibly charming. They possess an almost magnetic quality that makes you feel special, as if they are uniquely suited to understand and appreciate you in ways others cannot. At first, they seem to be everything you've ever wanted: attentive, compassionate, and deeply sensitive. They know how to listen to you, and their emotional depth feels like a rare gift. This initial charm is often enough to make you feel like you found someone truly exceptional. As time goes on, you begin to notice little things that don't quite add up. The covert narcissist might undermine your confidence without overtly being cruel. They may downplay your achievements or offer backhanded compliments disguised as concern. You're so talented, but you could do so much better if you just did 1, 2, 3. That's what the covert narcissist will tell you. That will become a recurring theme. At first, you might dismiss these remarks, but they begin to erode your self-esteem over time, making you question yourself and your worth. A hallmark of a covert narcissist behavior is the tendency to play the victim. They will subtly make you feel sorry for them, painting themselves as someone who has been wronged by life or by others. They seem to have an endless series of stories about how they were mistreated, overlooked, or misunderstood. Your empathy is triggered, and you find yourself constantly trying to support and protect them. However, the more you give, the less you receive in return, leaving you emotionally drained without even realizing it. Although covert narcissists may not demand attention in the way an overt narcissist does, they still crave validation, albeit in more subtle ways. They might fish for compliments, passively seek your admiration, or look for signs of appreciation. If you fail to meet these needs, they can withdraw or become distant, leaving you feeling confused and unsure of how to fix things. Their validation needs are insatiable, and no matter how much you give, it will never feel like enough. Being in love with a covert narcissist often feels like an emotional roller coaster. One moment they are kind, loving, and attentive, and the next they are cold, distant, or unresponsive. This inconsistency keeps you on edge, constantly trying to figure out what you did wrong or how you can make them happy again. Over time, this unpredictability wears you down, creating a sense of anxiety and self-doubt. You begin to feel like you are walking on eggshells, always fearful of triggering their negative side. Though covert narcissists often present themselves as humble and self-effacing, their arrogance lurks beneath the surface. They might subtly belittle others or show disdain for people they deem lesser. They will often downplay their achievements in a way that still manages to subtly highlight them, as if seeking praise without directly asking for it. This hidden arrogance can leave you feeling unsettled, as if they think they are superior but are too insecure to admit it openly. Covert narcissists are often very skilled at appearing empathetic, but their empathy is typically shallow and self-serving. They might listen to your problems, but only to turn the conversation back to themselves. When you are in distress, they may seem to care, but their concern is often more about how your pain affects them than your actual well-being. Their lack of true emotional depth can leave you feeling unsupported, as though your feelings are secondary to their own needs. Covert narcissists have a tendency to isolate you from friends, family, and other support systems. This usually happens gradually, slowly, and insidiously, with them planting seeds of doubt about your loved ones. They may suggest that your friends don't truly care about you, or that your family doesn't understand you like they do. As a result, you may start spending more time with them, distancing yourself from others, and ultimately finding that your entire world revolves around them. Covert narcissists are experts at using guilt as a tool of control. They will often make you feel responsible for their emotional state, subtly implying that your actions are the cause of their unhappiness. They may say things like, "I just feel so alone when you're not around," or "I don't know if I can keep going if you don't help me." These guilt trips can leave you feeling obligated to prioritize their needs, even at the cost of your own mental and emotional well-being. In the early stages of the relationship, covert narcissists often engage in love bombing. They will shower you with affection, attention, and praise. However, once you become emotionally invested in them, the love bombing stops and they begin to pull away. This sudden withdrawal can leave you confused and desperate for the validation and attention you once received. The cycle of giving and withdrawing keeps you hooked, making you continuously chase the emotional highs that were initially so fulfilling. A covert narcissist may make you feel like you are their one true love, the only person who truly understands them. They will speak about the relationship in grandiose terms, often making you feel like you're part of something special and unique. However, this is an illusion designed to create an emotional bond and make you feel indispensable. In reality, they view the relationship as a means of fulfilling their emotional needs rather than a partnership of equals. One of the more damaging tactics a covert narcissist uses is the silent treatment. When they feel slighted or when things aren't going their way, they may withdraw completely and refuse to communicate. This can last for days or even weeks, leaving you in a state of confusion and frustration. The silent treatment is a form of emotional manipulation designed to make you feel like you are in the wrong, even when you haven't done anything to deserve it. Over time, being in love with a covert narcissist can leave you emotionally exhausted. You may find yourself constantly trying to fix things, soothe their wounds, and keep the peace, all while neglecting your own needs. This emotional labor can be incredibly draining, and you may begin to feel like you're giving everything to the relationship while receiving little in return. Eventually, you start to wonder whether your love is enough or if the relationship is even worth the toll it takes on your mental health. The never-ending search for approval. A covert narcissist will often make you feel like you are constantly seeking their approval. No matter what you do, it feels as though it's never quite enough to satisfy them. You might find yourself trying to impress them, constantly seeking reassurance, or bending over backwards to meet their emotional needs. Yet, no matter how much you give, the approval remains elusive, leaving you feeling unappreciated and inadequate. Over time, you may begin to wake up to the reality of the relationship. The charm fades, and the manipulation becomes harder to ignore. You start to recognize the patterns of emotional abuse, the guilt, the silent treatment, the subtle put-downs, and the emotional roller coasters. You may find yourself questioning your worth, your happiness, and your ability to continue in this unhealthy dynamic. The realization that you are in love with a covert narcissist is often painful, but it is also the first step towards reclaiming your sense of self and breaking free from their hold. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video. Thank you. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.